The streaming software I'm currently using. So let me know what you think of this new software. I'm normally streaming on Streamlabs with the OBS integration, but Twitch has recently come out with the Twitch Studio beta program, and so I'm giving that a shot to see how that works. I believe I used that last time as well. So if you've noticed a quality change in videos, either positive or negative, please let me know, and I'm happy to accommodate whatever works best for people. I have noticed that this game is pretty GPU intensive. Right now my rig has, I think it's a 1060 or a 1070 in it, so I'm a few generations behind, and most streaming codecs actually use GPU rather than CPU. So I maybe just be seeing some conflict between the GPU and the CPU, or sorry, between the GPU being used for the game and the GPU being used for the streaming. So if you notice any kind of frame rate dips, that's why I unfortunately do not have a crazy gaming rig. I will say, that being said, I mean, I have a very nice rig. I'm very fortunate in that sense. But I built my gaming rig in, I think, the summer of 2016. So it has been a few years at this point. So something else I wanted to catch people up on. I have tried pretty much everything in the book at this point to figure out why my universe exploration technology is not being considered. I have uninstalled all of my mods. I have run vanilla version. I've tried selectively disabling mods. I frankly have no idea what's going on. So we're just going to roll with it, frankly. And you know what? I don't think it's a deal breaker for me personally. So I'm not going to worry about it. But let's pick up where we left off. We need to make... Oh, titanium glass. Oh, I might have lied in the title of this stream. I thought we were ready for plain filters, but it looks like we still need to do our titanium glass production. Furthermore, it looks like we have not hooked this up yet. Okay. It's been a few days. I apologize, everyone. I have to kind of like reacquaint myself with what's going on here because this looks a little bit different than I remember it. Okay, so it looks like we needed foundation. Is that not true? Oh, okay. So we're currently making more of our assemblers, and then we'll make a bunch of foundation. So it looks like we're bringing in water and titanium here. The third thing that we need is glass, which I believe we can find right here. Okay, so I believe what we were doing is waiting to finish the rest of these until we had enough of our foundation to flatten out some of this stone so that we can run our resource lines through here, which makes a lot of sense to me. So I think what we want to do in this case is first of all set up our power. Let's see how much power. All right, so if we set this up like, I'm actually going to run the belt line down here because I think that'll help us set up the power. Is that okay, that looks decent. We might have to reconfigure some of this when we get there. I mean, this I just know is obviously wrong. So actually, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. You know, you get too shift happy here and you just start making mistakes. So let that be a lesson, people. Gotta be careful. Angle to, oh yeah. This malarkey. Let me tell you, if I had one complaint about this game, it'd be angle too wide. I will say I have played for 99 hours according to my Steam account, which I don't know about y'all, but there are very few games that I've played for over 100 hours. I think off the top of my head, if we have any fans of a little known game called The Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I think it was Elder Scrolls 4, right? Did they still number them when that game came out? I played that game just a disgusting amount of time, frankly. Both on, I think I got it for Xbox 360 originally, and then I actually bought it again on PC because I wanted to be able to mod it. Just like phenomenal game, obviously, for those of you who played it. Oh, wow, I'm running low on Tesla towers too. Okay, that's good to know. But great game there, and played that until the cows came home. Trying to think of what else. Well, that's not what I meant to do at all. Well, I have to then... Okay, interesting. They said I didn't have to reuse it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's run those lines now, just so we can get a sense of what we have to use. I believe when making our titanium glass... Okay, totally even inputs, so we don't have to worry about theoretically running anything out in an unequal amount. All right, so let's just pop right out here and then go down there. Yep, perfect. And then we'll come out here. Run maybe Y. It doesn't really matter at this point. We'll do titanium through there. Perfect. Okay. And now, actually, here, let's get rid of this tree. Get out of here, tree. And we will move our assemblers up a little bit. Yeesh. Okay, that should be fine. Actually, we could even, if we wanted to get really crazy, we could even scooch it up right here. So we're just gonna go. Oh, of course. Okay. Boom. There we go. And actually, can we make any more of these with the stuff we have in our inventory? Oh, we don't have any of those things. I think those are pretty close, right? I have to like reorient myself every time I pull the game up. Where the heck am I? Okay. I think we need to go this way. Nope, I literally just clicked on that one. Where's our like main? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's just grab a few of these. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, we definitely don't need that many. Well, yeah, here. Let's just make 100 of them. There we go. Can't hurt, right? And we'll take these out. Put the rest of them back. Now we just have 9. We'll probably get rid of those. But okay. Yeah, so what games have you played for over 100 hours? Personally, I think Oblivion was the major one that I think I played a lot of. But I also played a lot of... What am I looking for? Titanium. There we go. I also played a lot of Europa Universalis 4. If you have any Grand Strategy fans out there, that's a great... I mean, you can sink countless hours into that game very, very, very easily. We don't have... Oh, my gosh. Oh, we can make 1. Cool, that's great. Really, really nice. I guess let's just use these guys instead. We might... this episode might get slowed down a little bit just by the upkeep that we have to do. There we go. Let's build our proof of concept right here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. We successfully output some of these. Yeah, so I think Europa Universalis 4 has been another big one for me. And it's crazy to think... I mean, I played that game in college quite a while back at this point, and the game has changed pretty significantly since then, and so it's crazy to be coming back to a totally new game at this point if you're continuing to play it. So that's another one that I think I've spent a ton of time in. But yeah, curious to hear what you guys have played a lot of in the past few years, right? Do we almost want to... I mean, let's just see how this goes. I'm going to dismantle these and throw those resources back. It might be just easier for us to build on either side here and then run that line over than it is for us to try to continue going along with the jankiness of the terrain here, which I don't really love doing, if I'm honest with you, but I just... It's obnoxious to try to deal with the terrain like that, right? So, all right, let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these. Anything else we just don't have very many of at this point? I just kind of want to ditch, right? Just holding up some space. Okay. So let's see how this production goes. I mean, we already have a ton of these. Wow, that's actually going a lot faster than I thought it would. And that is a component in our quantum chips, right? Or no, sorry, in our plane filters. These we have to set up a separate production line for. Oh my gosh. The green crystal block is real, folks. That's all I got to say to you on that. All right, so we're going to set that up here. That means that output line goes right there. If I'm measuring correctly, let's just do a quick test here. Pull that, copy it around. Boom. All right, it will nest nicely with these other ones. What? Are we already off here? All right, you're just gonna be like that, huh? There we go. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, that's probably why we're running into issues. Yeesh. Oh, well, here we go. There we go. Cover it that way. Boom. Okay. So let's, oh, whoops, we're gonna have another issue right here. There we go. We need more stone, like a hole in the head, so that won't be an issue. All right, let's come down here. And I know this is definitely bad form, but we're just gonna literally roll right over this. I don't care. There we go. I'm assuming that we're not going to have to expand this line. I think that's a very poor assumption long term. That sounds like a problem for another day. Lack of item. That's not what I like to hear. Yep, that's going to be a problem. All right, so let's take a quick break from what we're doing. The good news is that we are definitely starting to make our titanium glass, and we're getting to a sizable production there. Let's take a quick break, and we're going to go back to Alchiba 1 and see what's going on over there. Where are you at, Alchiba 1? There we go. One thing I want to do is check on our processor production. The other thing I want to do is make a ton of stuff that we've been slacking on. So in this case, it's going to be mostly our grabbers, our sorters, I think, as the kids say. So we want to grab those. And then we also want to make sure that we have enough belts as well, because I know that's something that we have a tendency to forget. It looks like from a layman's perspective that we should be okay, but we'll double check just to make sure. Oh, wow. You can even just see the rockets blasting off from the planet's surface. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, that's not filling me with optimism as I stand here. Okay. So if I remember correctly here, we have a silicon problem. This is an interstellar station. Why are we collecting... Oh, it must be one of the few interstellar stations we have. That's probably why. I'm sitting here, I was like, what is the deal with that, sulfur or sulfuric acid that we have over there? We have a few of these, though. All right. We must... I think we use the sulfuric acid for something over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're definitely using it. We're using it to make these titanium alloy, I believe. Yep, and we're looking real sharp over here. Because what I'm thinking we might want to do is literally just start importing silicon. It feels too easy. It's an easy solution, I know, but it might just make life a lot easier. And the nice thing about that is if we use high purity silicon, we're using remote demand right now. So we're pulling silicon locally here. But I think if we go over to Alchiba II, then we can just mine a ton of silicon on that planet and turn it into high purity silicon and import it over here. So what I want to do first and foremost is start making our sorters. All right, we need iron. Nope, got to get a little bit closer over here. Come on, come on. 1, 2, oh, whoops. How much? Okay, you're just gonna give me a hard time about this, huh? Let's grab as much as we can. Then we also need microchips, if I remember correctly. Microchips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's start making some of these guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is a lot. All right, I mean, let's just go for it. You know what? We're not doing anything else right now, right? It doesn't even really take that long, to be honest with you. I'm surprised. I thought it would have taken longer. All right, and we also want some of these guys. Wow, that is not nearly as many as I would have expected. Oh, there we go. I was like, what's going on? I thought we had more of these. All right, so we'll make a ton of these, and then the last section we need the mid-range guys here. Do we have some of those? Perfect. All right, let's take like 400 of those. Okay. Other question is, if we want to go build this station that I'm talking about, we're going to need some smelters. How many do we have in our inventory? I have to remember where they're under. 36. Okay, totally doable. All right, so let's just hop over to numero 2. Where did you go? That's Alchiba 4, Alchiba 3. Show me. Oh, whoops! I'm trying to land in some lava. I don't think that's frowned upon. Show me Alchiba 2. There we go. Ooh, nice. Okay. Alchiba 2. Where'd you go? I just have to get up here, then we'll find it. There we go. All right, so we're gonna hop over here. It's been a long time since we've been to Alchiba 2. I don't even know what episode it was, but it was definitely quite a while back. So we'll see what's going on the planet. Honestly, I have no idea. No idea. It should be just fine in terms of power generation, I think, for our immediate needs. And I do know it has an interstellar export because we're running the batteries through it, or sorry, the accumulators or whatever the heck they're called. So we shouldn't run into any issues there. So we'll just have to see what happens. All right, let's check power on the local planet. Whoa. Oh, okay, that's a lot of power. All right, so we want to make some silicon. Where is our silicon? All right, got a nice chunky vein up here. 20 veins. Wow, 20 veins over there too. I think we... Ooh, 22. This is 22. Where is our... Okay, our export's there. I think we want to go right here. We'll just run around the belt. 23, but it's on the dark side. I don't think we want to mess with the dark side. So let's just go up the dark side. Well, let's just go up here. Oh, you know, do we have any miners? We have 2 miners. Can we make any more of these? That was the one thing I should have thought of. No, we need these guys, and for these we need more iron. All right, well, probably have iron around here somewhere, right? Is there any iron on this planet? Unknown. Okay, well, I can see the iron veins over there, so it's not really unknown, but whatever. All right, well, we'll just sit here for 30 seconds. We're making those replicators. All right, well, we'll start building it up, and hopefully by the time it's built up, then our replicators will be mostly done. This is killer, man. All right. The other thing I know, if you play this game, you may have been calling me out on this earlier, is that it doesn't really help to do what I've been doing. What? There we go. It doesn't really help to do what I've been doing with my management of my miners, which is basically put in fewer miners, put in more miners rather, to be kind of essentially getting more silicon. It doesn't really work that way, right, as far as the outputs. But what does work that way is the idea that it's just distributing them to fewer belts, or to more belts rather. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Point is that I don't think what I was doing is particularly effective, so now I think I don't want to have the fewest mining machines possible that just cover the most territory, and we'll do it that way because frankly I don't think I was actually helping my efforts that much at all. All right, we'll go there, and then actually let's turn this into boom. All right, you go in there, you go in there, and then we know that we want to run everything sideways or laterally, right, to have some quality mining machines. And we're gonna have to go this way, so let's build all of our smelters on this side. Boom. Okay, oops, there we go. All right, and then we are going to run our export belt along here and then down and around, out of building range. That's what I love to hear. What? Can we just go over this? Can we just build over the dang thing? We can. That's funny. Let's just go right over it. I don't care. Boom. Actually, let's clean this up a little bit, though. How close can we get? Obviously, get closer than that. About here. There we go. Nice. That looks quality. Okay. And then over here, we need to wrap all the way around there. That's going to be kind of a pain, but you know what? We got time. Let's walk with our guys. Our little drones. There we go. Slowly but surely. Oh, all right. Getting a little bit of a janky roll there, but we're doing okay. Got time for a quick sip of my drink. We're mixing it up today. I'm drinking Jefferson's bourbon whiskey today. I've seen Jefferson's before, hadn't picked it up before, but I'm really enjoying it. If you're, we do not want to be doing that. There we go. That's aggravating. Let's get rid of a few of these things. What else can we ditch that we don't need? I did not think about the fact that we would need a ton of inventory space for this. This oil extractor, those are a pain to make. Let's get rid of the microchips maybe, I think. And then, can we put this into our inventory? Okay, cool. That's helping. Then, let's get rid of one of those. That might have been foolhardy, but I think we're doing okay. We're just making so many of those things. I think we're, I mean, again, not a bad problem to have by any means, but it's getting a little aggressive, clearly. All right, let's put all these. So anyways, yeah, I'm trying Jefferson's. I haven't had it before. I've seen it in the store a few times, but finally decided to pick some up. I'm really enjoying that. So if you're a bourbon drinker, make sure to check them out. Kind Kind of depends on, obviously, the types of bourbon that you like. But I think they're pretty solid addition here. All right, we're going to add high purity silicon here. We'll supply or multiply. Looks great to me. Ooh, no ships here. We may have to... You know, we must have ships in that other one, though, because we're definitely exporting. Or rather, importing, sorry, to that station. So we shouldn't run into any issues. All right. Let's just set up some power along here. Boop. Kind of set it up enough so that we don't have to worry about the overlap. There we go. Okay. And we'll just set up a quick trial balloon here. Use these guys. We'll probably upgrade all these later, so it's not that big of a deal that we're using the MK1s. Just wanted to get something set up here, and we're still making MK1s, so we're going to be doing that for like the next ever. Oh, nice. Actually, we're almost done. So here, let's just wait a second and then start making these. Boom. Why do we have to? No, don't bother doing that. Just here. Yeah, 490 is fine. That's why are you doing this? Here, 390. I really don't care. That's fine. That is totally fine. Don't make any more of these. I don't know why you're still trying to do that. Whatever. Okay. So we should be good here. All right, let's upgrade you and you. All right. And place more of these guys. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. It's a solid start. Keep laying this down. Boom. We'll just place a ton of these, and then whenever we come back, we can just throw down some more miners, and we'll be able to increase the miner output there, and we should be in a good spot. All right, let's see how this is going to line up. We do one more. Let's line out one. Boom. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to run some power. Come on. There we go. How far can we go? There we go. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. So, yep, definitely going to start running out of silicon, obviously. But what this means is that hopefully we'll be able to... How much time do we have? Less than 2 minutes? Okay, cool. All right. So let's hop over here, see how this is going. Awesome. Definitely starting to collect silicon over here. We have remote supply turned on. We should be in a good spot. So let's hop back over to Alchiba. Wow, all the planets are so close right now. It's interesting. Well, I guess it's really just Alchiba 2 and Alchiba 1. But that's okay, because that's where we're going. So we're going to hop over here. We'll check in and see how everything's going over here. And then if we can, we might want to make a few more miners here. I think ultimately this episode is going to be a lot more just shoring up our infrastructure, it seems. But you know what? I feel like that's essentially every other episode at this point. You just got to do it. Just makes sense. All right, so where the heck are we again? All right, that's where we want to be. Remote demand. This has 10 logistics vessels, so there shouldn't be an issue here. We have remote supply on the other one. Remote demand here. This should be trying to get as many as possible. So we may just have to wait. Is it? Yeah, minimum load of vessels is 100%. So we're just going to have to wait. Actually, here, let's drop that down to 50. There we go. Yep, there we go. All right, it's going to start to fill up here. So we should be in a good spot. All right, we have 30 more of these to make. And then we said, all right. Okay, I see what's happening here. Here, let's take this way down. Why is it still trying to make more of these? We have 100. I don't... All right. Well, let's just ditch the rest of these motors then, because we're clearly not going to use them for the time being. Just throw them right back here. Oh, wow. I don't know how that happened. Interesting. What are these missing? No gears, huh? Ugh. Gears are real. They don't have enough iron. Why is that? What kind of malarkey is going on here? Product stacking? Why are you product stacking? Ah, that's why. There we go. Well, at least you shouldn't have to worry about product stacking. This is totally full, though. Huh. Okay, I see the issue. Thing is, we're still stacking up here, though, so we may want to look at expanding this at some point in time. What we could do is, because it looks like we have way more than we need over here, let's, this is very spaghetti. I don't love this by any means, but what if we run something just over here? Why are we colliding with every possible thing? Let's see if this works. I don't know why we just did that, because that is going the wrong direction. We want to go from this direction over. Uh-oh. That was the sign that what I'm cooking is done. So I'm going to have to hop off in just a second. But I think we have time to hopefully... Oh, wait. Okay. Awesome. We're free. Let us make some of these. We'll just make 10 for the second, because we don't want to get too bogged down. We do want to make more of our mining machines here. We'll grab those in just a second. But let us output onto here and input here. And that should help with our immediate issue of having enough iron for these gears. Okay. So we're just going to swing down somewhere. I don't know. Okay. But we need, yep, these guys. Where are you going? All right, here's the container for these. Boom. Miners, 12. I mean, I guess so. I think we should make a few more, to be honest with you. What are we missing? Oh, we already had to make some gears. Don't even talk to me about the gears. Reminds me of the Gear Wars. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, and let's grab a few more of these while we're here. Boom. Okay, and then we can make more of these. Boom. Love it. 700? This just said, oh, it makes 2 at a time. I did not realize that. I thought this was a 2-to-1 conversion this entire time. It's not a 2-to-1 conversion. It's a 1-to-1 conversion. So if you didn't know that, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Good news is we are chock full. Oh, we are not chock full of silicon. Interesting. We're actually still able to request more than we need. Well, here, let's see what happens if we kick this up to 80 now. We're going to go pull in more, but we want as much of our high purity silicon as we can possibly gather. All right, let's take 2 seconds to go back over to Alchiba II, throw on our additional miners, and then we're gonna call it an episode here. But we'll see how it's going over on Alchiba II. Again, I know, sorry, kind of a low-key episode, but we'll see what happens here, as hopefully what we're doing is having the secondary side effect of really increasing our processor production. And I know I've been waxing poetic about processors this whole time, but it's going to be really important to have enough processors as we keep going. I'll also note that it is so much easier to find out where on the planet you're supposed to land on a tightly locked planet, you know? Just makes life so much easier. I can just aim for the sunny part. All right, so that is awesome. Let's actually rotate this a little bit. There we go. All right. So let's run these two out here. Run this one down here. Whoop, nope, can't do that. There we go. And let there be power. That'll get everyone going. Okay. So we should be in a much better shape silicon-wise. And then also, I think we want to upgrade that line, this line. There we go. Anything where we have multiple lines feeding in there. Yep, there we go. All right, so we should really be kicking up our silicon production lines here. How's that going? Looks like that's going okay. Okay, nice. Starting to stack. That's exactly what we want to see. All right, well here, we have a few smelters more, right? Let's just keep going. Everybody loves additional smelters. Oops. One more down. There we go. Build it all out. Good job, guys. Just gonna keep going down the line. Real easy. Throw in a little bit more power. Oops. It's actually nice to do the power after you've built this because you can see exactly how close you can get for these to work properly. Go a little bit further. Lack of item. All right. Well, I think that's my sign that we need to take a break, right? Well, thank you for joining me. Again, let me know if you've noticed any quality changes here, right? In terms of the stream. Always happy to take any input that you have on that. But we are now good to go in terms of our silicon production. We've kicked up our processor production, and hopefully we'll be ready to make our plane filters very shortly, now that we have enough to really kick our titanium glass production into high gear. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Let's take a quick pic for the gram. Boom. All right. Take it easy, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening.